All right, keep going, buddy. Hey, Chris and Cass, I didn't expect you to be up so late. All right, so we're walking the doggos. This is going to be a 20-minute walk, so 20-minute video, 20-minute walk. Because we already took them out earlier today, so this is actually their second time being out. So, guys, there will be a video uploading within the next, I think, 30 minutes. It should be done. But it's all the footage. It's uncut. Any other cuts? How you doing, Zach? Any cuts that you see in the video will be due to me actually cutting off my camera and going off to the next scene. How you doing, Jim? But I'm trying to go ahead and show the full context of the full audit on what happened. So basically what happened this day is, as y'all know, my car is broken down, so I'm not auditing as much as often. So I went to go out and start getting some B-roll footage for the new series that I'm trying to start up, and that's just for my live streams, right? Well, unfortunately, I got confronted by a security guard, and this turned the simple B-roll footage into an audit. Ooh. So, long story short, they approached me and tried to yell at me like I was a dog. You know, that little, hey, come here, hey. That's never really a good way to start any type of conversation. And I did not take it so well, but I still managed to keep my cool, my calm a little bit in this situation. Yeah, so this video should be uploaded soon. It probably will upload while I'm walking out right now. I'm not sure when it will be done, but once it is uploaded, it has been turned into an accidental First Amendment audit. Because apparently you can't ever go out and take photos without just, you know, somebody just minding their business. I was threatened with trespass. I think one of the officers was trying to tell me what to do, you know, make sure I understood the law. And again, I did lash out on one of the other officers. And I apologize for it because I was like, you know, I'm a little bit better than that. I'm usually not this way, but you know, I had to stand my ground. So again, these are all human emotions that happen whenever you do audits. But again, I wasn't expecting to do an audit. I didn't expect the stadium to react the way they did, especially it being a stadium where multiple people take photos outside of the stadium. But it'll be uploaded soon. I do want to let y'all know, Gizmo, step out of that anthill, please. Thank you, buddy. I do want to let y'all know, please do not call flood. I want to try and refrain from call flooding. And I repeat that, those who did hear that, please do not call flood. I want to refrain from call flooding. It is an effective tool, but again, just because you have the power, you should not use it. Chris and Cats, anytime you can see it, just you know, leave a comment down there. Let me know how you feel about it. But they were definitely trying to intimidate me off of a public sidewalk. The gentleman didn't know about how the public easement worked. I did review the GIS survey to confirm everywhere I did step was public property. And I could have actually went in even further than what I was allowed to. So again, I did my research. I made sure, just because I don't want to be the guy who's like, oh, well, yeah, I can do this and that. I'll prove it, you know, and then I'd be completely wrong. But no, I definitely did my research, and yeah, made sure that the GIS survey was accurate in the fact that I could be on that property where I was at. But what they were trying to tell me was that the bike lane was actually the public sidewalk, which I'm like, no, that's a bike lane. Obviously bikes will fly through there because that's their lane. But as I know, I try to stay calm, I try to stay respectful, but you know, in this situation, it was out of the blue. I wasn't even expecting to do an audit. I apologized to the officers that I was being snippy to. Only because I was like, you know, it's not right for me to come out here and be aggressive towards an officer who has nothing to do with it. But other than that, how is everybody's day going? Yeah, they definitely need more training, and the one thing I want to do is just say, you know, they need more training. I don't want any call floods, so. Fine as a frog's hair. Nice, Jim. Those are the comments I like to see. And again, guys, I'm trying to go ahead and get started a live broadcast going on of me just walking through the city. Why aren't they fast asleep? Because we don't sleep here. We don't sleep, we just let our eyes rest. Yeah, these dogs don't sleep. They're alert dogs. They're always alert. Like, look at all y'all's comments here. But yeah, I went out and I took multiple photos today. Am I getting home from the clubs? No, I don't do much clubbing these days. I found out, you know, when I turned 26, it's just a ruse to make you spend a lot of money for the same things you could do at home. So, me and my buddies, we drink at the house. House party, you know? Alright, Milo, go ahead and pee. I used to have a friend, she, I hope she doesn't see this video, but she knows who she is. But we used to go out to the karaoke bars all the time, and she would always be obsessed with this one guy, right? She was so obsessed, right, to the point where she would like deliberately get drunk to where she couldn't drive. and say, well, you need to drive me home. You need to drive me home. And I was like, oh, wow, she's really desperate. Right? And she would do this constantly, to the point he was like, okay, look, I just want to be friends. I don't want to be anything else other than friends. So she said, okay, I accept it, which she didn't, but because she was super obsessed with this guy. And one day we had a house party, and she told him, she said, hey, I'm not going to say his name because obviously she'll know who I'm talking about if she ever sees my videos. But she tells him, you know, hey, I need you to drink this drink. I can't drink it anymore, right? So she's trying to force this guy to drink all these drinks so he can get drunk. And she's forcing him to drink drinks constantly, to the point where he's completely inebriated, right? And she says, oh, well, I'm also inebriated myself. Now, she didn't roofie him. You know, I'm going to say that now. She didn't roofie him, but she did try and get him drunk to the point where he would have, you know, a lapse of judgment. So, he ended up getting really messed up. Luckily, we had an Uber at that time. He called an Uber, went home, and, you know, we were all stuck up at this house party that she threw. She comes out of her room 30 minutes sobbing, right? Sobbing. 30 minutes later. Little did we know, we look over, she's completely naked, and goes, why does nobody want to fuck me? And I was like, holy shit, this chick is naked, and I don't know what to do. And I at this point, I was like, well, this is kind of weird, and I kind of want to leave. But she's really freaking out. So, unfortunately, that's where the story ends, right? She's completely naked. She goes into her room. She blacks out. She's drunk. We all pack up our stuff. We leave. The next day, I said, well, I just can't be, I can't be friends with you because obviously you're super obsessed with somebody and you like to cause a lot of drama. Yeah, so yeah, I definitely like, dude, I'm getting the fuck out. Well, little to say, we don't hang out as much. We still talk, but she is definitely she's definitely manipulative. And we already said it to her, you know, it's like, hey, you know, you're a little bit manipulative, you know, you try and put people in situations where you know, it's kind of borderline illegal. But you know, she definitely drugged that guy. One of my other friends, again, I'm not gonna say his name, but I'm pretty sure if they ever came up on this video and they knew what story I'm telling, they would know exactly what I'm talking about, and they'd just be like yelling at me all day. But yeah, it must hurt when someone doesn't like you back, but the best way to deal with that is to, you know, harsh terms, is to get over it. But definitely not to try and drug them and try and sleep with them while they're being forced, you know, drugs and, you know, drinks and stuff like that. All right, guys, as I said, this is going to be a short walk and talk. So we got about another 5 minutes here. me see if I remember another story that happened in my college days, man. It was hilarious. My college days were always fun. I enjoyed them. Hey, Will, by the way, I made that t-shirt that you approved. So if you ever want to check out that t-shirt, just go to the Teespring app. It'll bring you to my store. You can always check out that app and that t-shirt. Right now, I'm trying to find out some better graphics for it, so poops and scoops. Yeah, as you know, I don't like to gossip much. Of course I made that. Makes my butter hot. I made it, man. It's on the Teespring store. I made it just for you, man. So Chris and Cass, if your back hurts, the best solution for that, again, it probably won't fix it completely, but it'll definitely ease it, is to take a nice warm bath and or soak in the shower for about 15 minutes with nice warm water. Once I get enough funds and I get your address, sure, I'll send you one. I'll look it up. I'll look up a way to go ahead and share that address. But you should go check out the t-shirt. Make sure that you actually do want that t-shirt. So if you want to get it, just let me know. And I think I've been putting my Discord. I'm gonna try and see if there's a way to do a private message on there. So once my Discord's put back up, you can go ahead and message me on my Discord. I'm gonna see if there's a private message on there. All right, guys, we got another minute and a half. Any questions? Either that, or you can purchase a shirt. And once I get enough funds, of course, and I'll let you know when you can purchase a shirt, and I can send it to you via PayPal. Alright guys, so we're hitting on 30 seconds. Okay, so we're on the last 10 seconds. Hey, Will doesn't have an email. It's okay, Will. I can always put a promo code in there, so that way it can give you at least a decent discount. But I definitely want to go to that rally on the 7th. I wish I could. I wish my vehicle was working. Like, y'all don't understand. But yeah, I hit my 20 minutes. I'm gonna head back in. It's pretty late. Thank you guys for joining me on my walk and talks. Thank you for, look at Miles, he's ready to go to sleep. He's so tired. He's just out of it. So, but thank you for joining me on my walk and talks. Thank you for viewing my content, guys. I do appreciate it. I'll go ahead and put a link in the description for the t-shirts, and I will look into creating a code in order to give you guys a discount on any of the merchandise that I am selling. So if you do choose to buy any of the merchandise, you'll get at least I think free shipping or at least 10% off. It's the most I can do for you guys. I'll look into that and see what else I can do to help you guys if you ever choose to purchase my merch. But guys, thank you for joining in. And as I always say, I feel blessed. I hope you feel blessed too. Gizmo loves you. Don't do that in front of everybody. Pervert. Don't do that. And y'all have a great night. Take it easy, guys.